Hello, how are you? Do you hear me correctly? Perfect. So let's go. I propose you to present you the new release, the 2.4.0. We will start by some installation. I think there are some tips I could give you during the installation for server and clients. And after installation, I will present you the new features. I think it's a lot of new things, and it will good. So fast presentation of the new version. So if you go in the website, go in the node, you have here the changelog. I will not detail everything, but there's a lot of things in this new release. The main things was the performance issues. There is a lot of works to try to have something faster and more reliable for the servers, but also for clients. The main things is the rework of the LotAtc link. So, hi Mitchos, hi Darzak, nice to see you there. So the main things was the work on the LotAtc link. So before, in fact, I have some difficulties to get the correct river and to have a communication with the server and DCS. Mainly for river, so the marks, also the drawings, etc., etc. And I was obliged to create a JSON server that's running inside LotAtc server, and this communication between mission script and LotAtc causes some lags because the communication blocks DCS, and on a heavy mission it could cause some troubles. That's the main issue you will have with previous versions. So I decided to rewrite everything. It's has been done now. So as I said in the articles, there's no need now to have the LotAtc link enabled, except if you need to have the LotAtc mission script API, so to use the ATIS scripting from the mission script, or to use the user flags or something like that. But for all other things like weather, data link, marks, drawing, so now everything is integrated directly into the LotAtc server earlier, and it's very faster than before, and you get better performance, and see it's avoid to have a JSON server running. That's why now I set by default off the JSON server. That is no more needed. And so you don't have to modify also the mission script files. That's also something more easier on some servers where there are not admin rights to modify these files. So it's very simpler to disable that if you don't need that. For the EA commands, same things, you do not need the JSON server now. You have just to enable that. Not that we will see that, but it will automatically load mist inside to have some routines to allow EA modification. So it's totally automatic and should not cause problem on you. F10 marks are directly communication between the server LUR and the LotAtc server. So I can create them, load them, and modify them directly between LotAtc and DCS, sorry, and there are no more need to the LotAtc link enable. It's in fact it's totally inside now and totally integrated to the DCS function. Technically, it's different that the data link work. I will talk about the data link later, but data link, it's a simulation. I have not access to the DCS data link. I hope one day I could, but at this time I have not this access. So I have to simulate totally the data link. We will talk that then. So that is a major change. That's why I decided to say that it's a 2.4.0 and not a 2.3.12. So it's important, and I hope you will see a difference when you're running on your server with less work. We have always the problem of the export of DCS that cause some trouble, that is not very fast. I do my best to have something very faster. I have added a scheduler that automatically splits all requests in small requests to avoid to make CPU peaks during the process. It's a long thing. It's automatically more you have units, more the scheduling will be done, and will try to make slow CPU impact as possible. But at what time I cannot do a miracle. So it's largely better than before version, but it's not always perfect. The second topic, so it's data link rework. I will show you what is really done. The before version has some trouble and cause some problems. I have totally reworked this part. Same for the ESM evolution that has been done. It's better now. And some things I should add before, but for some reason I have not done, is the introduction of the tracking of delay. The goal of this option is to simulate the fact that after a time, when you have a unit spotted by the radar, a track is done on that spot, and if the spot disappears after a while, the system remove the tracks and you lost all data on the tracks. So if you use this value, for example, you put 10 seconds, after 10 seconds without any spot of this unit, everything will be resetted, classification, name, comments, etc., etc. Everything will disappear as in the reality. So you can put -1 to disable, 0 for instant lost, so it could be some hard, or the time you decide, so you can put some 5-10 seconds depending on what you want. Be careful, because if you put 0, for example, if your unit go in the mountains, once it disappears at start, you will lost everything on the track, so no more classification, names, etc., etc. So it could add a lot of work to the controller. So I let you choose the good value. I think I set 5 or 6 seconds and or more, but perhaps 10 seconds I set. by default for the advanced realistic profile, it's used for that. And as I said, I also detect an important issue when using LotAtc advanced clients that cause too much network process and server impact. So once you have at least one LotAtc advanced clients, they cause some too much work on the network, especially on server side, and with big mission, large mission with lot of units, it could cause some peaks. So that was fixed with the 240, and larger missions should be very better now. Hi Gemini, welcome. Big change here. The 240 is now compatible with 2.3 branch. That's something that was not right before. I changed that because the last version of my network protocol was better and more reliable, and so now I can guarantee retro compatibility. Always I try to keep the retro compatibility to ensure that on public servers you have not problem to update your client or update the server without update the everybody update. So if you have a 2.3 client, you can connect to 2.40. Not that of course some feature could be deactivated or not working. For example, the important issue here is server side, so you need to have the server at the right version. That's it. So here a fast review of this version. Is there any questions about that? Otherwise I will start to install it and make some tests with you. Yep. And for me, just it's a dedication for you. So let's go. So here I have my SRS. My setup is here, so I will start it. So I decided to show you today how I set up and install my client. So this machine, we will install a client and server even if TCS is not present. It's to show you, but TCS is on my other machine. I will show you everything. So next we get that. Okay, and here I will choose what I want. So I want that maps. I will on the Caucasus today. I need the server and the configurator. I will not install LotAtc editor and generator. I will try to do another stream on this topic later. Today we will take care of TCS. Let's go. I'm okay. And that's all. As I said before, I have now the optical fibers, so it's very fast now. Also, the installer has changed, and it's now new. Is faster now to get all the components and install them. You should notice better low time to get everything set up. Yeah, editor, I know it needs some levels. So now I can redo some stream. I have to do that next. So now everything is installed. Little remember, when you install LotAtc on your computer, in fact, you install everything in this port here. So you will find the client, the configurator, all maps I have installed in the terrain data here. And the server part. The server part, you have here the 2.4 branch. So here it's the part that will go to the save games. It is not installed directly in the save game because you can have different server running on your computer, and I don't want to overwrite them. And you can have different version of LotAtc if you want. So it is not installed automatically. I have write the LotAtc configurator to finish the installation. That's why it's asking there. Click on finish. Yes, you will see that in all software now, so it's automatic crash upload. There's totally anonymous. If you have a crash, it's only upload the crash, and it helped me to get a view of the crash, etc., etc. So it will be great to enable it. You can change at any time in the update. Here, no, here, perhaps not. See, yeah, automatic crash. You can disable and enable when you want. For the S3 maps, I will tell something later, but yes, there will be something great that is coming about that. So now here my save game in open beta. I will choose my branch. I have only the 2.4, so it's this one, and I decide to install it. By default, I want to create a custom configuration, so the custom configuration will create a user dot save game open beta mod series LotAtc. By default, I provide the config area and the config custom example area. These files are not intended to be edited by you, but you can create a file named config custom.area. You can copy and rename that, or just create that here. I activate the dedicated, as you see here. The file is created, and now everything I modify there will modify these files, and after the next updates, all files needed will be updated, but not this one. So it's a good way to have all the settings at the same place. Then I can go to the profile, select my profile. I want to advanced realistic set. There's a bug here. As you see, it's not written. I see that by testing that this afternoon, in fact, is really there. It's just a refresh. I will fix that. I will also clean that part because it's no more important to have LotAtc link auto install enable. As I said, it is not mandatory now, and except if you need mission script area files, you have not to install that. So to remember, it's the part of the config of the server, and LotAtc link you have here with the default. As you see, default is now off for here. Imports distance drawing, IPs and marks are automatically done now, even if you have this disabled. That's it for this part. There's a lot of options. Generally, everything in config is related to the way that the server is working. So the connection with SRS, some plugins if you want to export, server authentication, the dedicated use, etc., etc. And the profile part is the part where you set up the simulation. So what want we as radar, and the automation, I will see that in a minute. The data link part, the ESM, and also you are here the new tracking of delay. So in realistic, it's not active, it's only active with advanced realistic. If I remember correctly. That's it, 15 seconds. That's it, perfect. So yeah, then I need to finish my installation. I have my license here. I just launch LotAtc client. It will come. Same window. Yes, it's not registered. I have not set my key. I have something really useful. Click here. Go there. Get your key. Drag and drop here. LotAtc close itself and restart it. And your license is automatically installed at the right place. And that's it. Perfect. So here we will do some settings there because there are some things I like. Personally, I prefer to disable that because I don't need it. Frontier, I can keep it, it's good. And I am a LotAtc advanced user, so I have some theming that I apply, and my setup is not bad. Great. Now we can go to the, I will start my DCS server. If you have any question, please ask. Will be happy to respond. I hope it's clear and everything is correctly understandable. Sorry for my English. Here I will not use that. Yeah, sensor is here. Small tips, you can use Shift tip at any time. It's very useful. And up, yeah. I will hide that. Perfect. Yes, my DCS is running. Yes, perfectly. So I can switch to my DCS. So here I am on my second machine where my server is running. I will launch some tests. So there's a lot of tests here. We launch this one. Let's go. I will set up here. Up. Perfect. Start the mission. Okay. Perfect. Up. And here I have a small problem. I will do it. Of course. That's it. Okay. So let's go. Connect. So I said that my server is not the same machine, so I will create a new. Up. A new. Perfect. Up. This one. And my server. Perfect. I can connect. Up. And it is both perfect. On DCS, I can launch the mission. So it's just a question. There are some units here and blue, red, and some neutral air. So here's my static. I can use Alt-C to remove all circle, and I like. Personally, I activate this option, so it's better for me. So in this case, we see that all units friendly is known. So the automation here is like that. I have again this fucking problem. Thank you. So I say profile here, automation. So I only show ground radars units. So here we have some good ground radars units, and we will see that tanker, for example, are known. It's not because they are radar, but they are on data link. So everything is connected in this part. So every information is sent. Same for neutral and the red. So that's it for the things. There is some work on the auto classification that makes something more reliable. For example, all tankers are now recognized. Also here we have B1B. So here B52, so bombers, and same for units on the ground, and also for submarines if they are detected. That's the case here. So here, the auto classification things. I will show you now how the data link is working. So for data link, I will change my mission. I will get this one. Perfect. Let's go. I forgot. Up. So here an interesting situation. Let's make more clear. We are here a Hawkeye that is yep. Where is it? It's here. No. Sorry, it's not the Hawkeye has the cannot see all the units. It's here around here, but we have some Hornet there. The Hornets have the data link enabled. So once this one will be connected to this one, that will be connected to this one, and this one here will be able to get all data that this Hornet will have. So as you see, there's a plane behind him, so it will not see. But these two guys here will be seen by these Hornets that will share the information automatically to all the chain to the Hawkeye, and we will see in LotAtc that we see that. So let's go. Up. Loading the data. I will remove the pause. So here the construction, we see the first contact that is seen directly by the Hawkeye, and now you see the DL that means data link, so it's the data link information. And as you see there, we'll see in the two contacts we have on this part, but not behind. That's normal because it's behind. And that's how it works now. And if you remove one, this one or this one, you will lose the data here because there is not enough distance to provide data between the Hawkeye and the Hornet. So if you activated the data link, LotAtc will build network, data link network between all contact friendly that have data link and are unable to transmit that. There is an option to enable L16 or 14. So you have the choice. You can see that in the profile use data link. Here we use these two network, but you can restrict to L716 or for nothing, so there's no data link. And once the network is done, data can be shared, so they're sharing a lot of data, their node, their name, the fuel. You have also the payload, that here, so the payload, the real-time payload. Each time you fire a missile, you will see it decreasing, and same for this one, you see low, etc., etc., and it will work also for tankers. It's a good way to see. No, the link 4 and link 16 is the same actually in LotAtc. You can just decide to enable or not enable. Perhaps in the future it will be interesting to separate the two and decide to not activate it all option for L4 plane. That could be something better and more realistic, certainly. Yeah. Yes, it's chain. As you see here, this is the main unit, and he has radio communication with this one, so you can get directly this information, but not with this one. This one is only seen because it's in the data link range of this one and go there. And same thing, this one transmit information to this one, then to this one, then to this one. So it is chain. And if this one go further and lost link with this one, it will create a new network, and you will not see the information if they cannot reach that. So there are some interesting things to do there, and the only restriction I have currently with this version is that data link connection is not affected by terrain. For performance reason, I have enabled it, but it's very complex because you can have a lot of data link units between grounds, ship and planes, and if I enable terrain masking for the data link communication, it is very, very CPU consuming, so I prefer to disable it on this version before I opt to have something better for the terrain masking. My algorithm is already very fast, but I need something more fast again to be able to enable that. On small mission like that, it is not really a problem, but on a large mission, enable terrain masking for data link is very too heavy and cause too problems. So at this time, terrain masking is done for the radar operation, but not for the data link operation. I hope to have something better. It's CPU limits actually. That's it. So you can, of course, I think I can I do that? No, this one is not, and that's inspector, yeah. Okay. I think I can do something better. Is that, is I remember, oh, no, I think this one. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm connected as instructor using password. So now I have enabled the instructor part, so I can pilot the AI. So this one I can do go, and it will normally turn if I have activated yes. So as you see, I can change that. So using mist, as you see here, things are moving. Perfect. So it detects the units here. So as I said before, it is automatically shared that. As I am connected as instructor, I also can enable everything there, so I can see all hidden units. There is no more. And that's it. Is there any questions about the data link? I hope one day we can connect that to the real data link of the airplanes. It could be very fantastic to have the HAFU and everything on the MFT of the Hornet or the Viper, but at this time it's impossible because there is no communication for indices to have that. So I have to create my own data link simulation to have something like that. It's not perfect, it's far to be very realistic, but it gives some interesting things for to control and place with DCS, because you get some data, and it's very interesting to have that. That's it. And for instructor, as I said, so there's the instructor view. There are still some lag when you open this view. It's in progress, and also the yeah, that's it. So you can change some value. You can tell him to climb, or tell him to change. So like here he's climbing. You can tell him to turn. Of course, he's still experimenting, and it's not perfect because DCS is not really liking to play with units like that, but it's quite useful if you want to move units or just. You can also do some moving things. So at this time, in fact, it will delete the units and recreate the same unit at this place. So it is here. Yeah, it's up here. So it's not really a move, it's only a deep copy at this time here, and you can manipulate. You can also tell him to go to the RTB, and we get a crash. That's the demo. Yeah, it's perfect. I hope the automatic crash has sent it. Perfect. I propose you now to see what the RWA is working. I will change the mission also. Let's go. Same thing, we have a mission there. Up, pause. So simple version here, 2, 2, 3, and 4, friendly. And we have some units, so ground and Moscow there. And we will see that it is automatically simulating. That's not server. Let's go there. Connection. So okay. Server is paused. We will get the syntax now. Yeah. And we'll work on the screen now. So it takes some time to compute, as you see là, the first line. We'll see the cruiser and the AWR. As in your aircraft, it's the power that is represented in the distance here. The power is once again simulated because I have not all the information from DCS, so I do my best to that. You can choose what you want to show, so else the tip of the radar emitting, or you can select coalition, so each red line it's for enemy and blue line for blue. As you see, you can also enable friendly, so it automatically detects and know which radar is friendly or not. And you see there, here, the thing. So that's the part. The goal of that is that you can get, you can enable all the line, and you see we can do some triangulation. In this context, all units are already seen, but if the ship is not seen by a radar, you will get all the line also, so you can detect that in this area there is certainly some cruiser to intercept. The interval of refresh is set in the profile. You have the settings here. It's every 20 seconds, and as like the radar information shared by the plane with data link, you have also this information that it's could be given to the data link network. So if you enable the data link, that's not mandatory for that function, but you can. You will get also all information of the plane. The goal then is to enable some tools like I will add some tools to do triangulation and more information, a better dictionary for this information later in future release. It's a first step, but it's great for mission. I suppose, and I'm sure that it could be very interesting to work between pilots and controllers to find where is the emitter of a radar, even if it's not detected by the radar. And that's it for this part. Is there any question? I have done the essential of the new feature on server side. We can go on the clients now to see the difference. I will stop my server and load a new. Where is it? Yep. Yes, if you have at this time, you will see for airlines for no data link planes, there's some possibilities. If you have, you can enable data link for all airplanes. That's a shit, but it can be useful. If your plane has a link possibility but no data link, you will not see them on the screen because there's no way to transmit them. So that's it at this time. Okay. Let's go. So it's a test mission. As you see, where we test, the goal is to have some people arriving on Batumi. And there we have all Batumi, so now you can get the approach. We'll take this one. this view is the same that for instructor view. There are some things to do to make it better. Let's go. And my brush is here. So I totally rewrote this part, so it's now better. Yeah. No. You can, yeah, so can use the wheel and shift wheel to modify that. There's always the radar speed up that will arrive. So at this time, the planes here are only seen by the main radars, but not by the approach radar. That is why it takes updates too long. You can choose, and this view has been rewrite. You can hide that, and you can always set minimi and the glides also as you want. So it's essentially the same things, but with a better view, and it will allow to add some feature like the terrain masking or something like that in this view later. We are on metric, but we can go. Okay. Demo effect again? No. Very good. Yeah, the automatic triangulation is in progress. It's not already done, but the goal is to provide a manual way. Sorry, I think it's crashed. Not sure. I love the demo effect. And let's go again. Yeah, there's fast access here. Up. So as you see now, there's the date. And we see more faster refresh. So it's the help of the new scheduler that helps that. So that's it for this part. I think we'll see a lot of the new things. We'll see parts. I think my computer needs a restart. No, it's okay. Perfect. That's it for this news update. There's a lot of tweaks and amelioration in enhancements I have done. So you have all the list and the changelog, of course. Yeah, a lot of things that has been done in this version. What's next? We can discuss after the next. We have the questions on the S3 maps. Yes, the maps here. The API has changed and I cannot get the correct maps here. I am currently working on the new web map engine. It's very very better. It will bring back all the satellite view, the OpenStreetMap view, the topographic view. Everything will be back at this time. I'm currently working hard on this. It will also better performance and a lot of new features like the grid, longitude latitude grid, MGRS or UTM grid. Everything will be done and already running on my test version. It's a bit too early to show you, but that's something that will be coming, I hope, before the end of this year. It will be a very large update. And this new map engine will also change the way that the map is displayed and distributed. So it will be very great things, but there's still some work to do on that, and I hope it will done soon at the end of the year, perhaps in beta before to have feedback of the community. But it's really a big change that is coming. This map engine is written some years ago, and I have some difficulty to maintain everything. And it will be great to have this new map. So I'm very excited to show you and see it will be done and ready to show. And that's it for this quick review of this news feature. The essential is really the performance that is very increasing on this version. Is there any questions you have about LotAtc? I can respond now. I hope this will be in this stream was pertinent and interesting. Give you some tips. No questions. I plan to do another stream. I try to do the stream on the generator and editor. That's something that has been asked a lot, and I plan to do that in the next month, certainly. I have not talking about the artist templates and everything like that. Perhaps that's something also I could show you at one time, because it's a good feature also. What I'm not sure to understand the questions about the installer and the shortcuts. There's a lot of things. I'm preparing the new update versions, so with the new map engine and a lot of new features that is coming. I continue to work on the ATC rework, so the approach view was the first step on that. I hope to continue in this way and offer better ATC work in parallel of the current GCI. So let me know if you have questions or something like that. And for me, it is the end of what I would say to you tonight. I hope the stream was great for you. Let me know if it's the case, so I could do another one. I'm not a professional streamer, but I think it's interesting to deliver this kind of help or documentation. It's more easier than products. Concerning the documentation, I'm working on a large update of the documentation that will be done, I hope, soon, to detail everything in the software, every button, etc., etc. It's also a huge work, but it's in progress, and it should come also in the next month. Thank you, LotAtc. And now I will say thank you to be there, and I hope to see you soon. Do not hesitate to ask questions and report me feedbacks on these new versions. Very important to me to know that it's working and performance are good or not. If you have problem, let me know on the Discord, and if it's good, let me know also. It's very important for me to know that the work is done for something. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good evening for European, and good morning for American. And I say goodbye and thank you. Bye-bye.